Hi everyone, this is Alysia, also known as ABP0685. I want to apologize for doing this vlog a little bit late this week, but it needs to be done. So I want to do 4 different topics. And the first one is about helping people. And that's one of my natural talents. Something that comes very easy. My shirt has a heart on it, which I thought would be appropriate for this topic. Basically, helping people comes very, very easy for me. I do it almost all the time without even thinking. I mean, I helped someone yesterday by doing some things around her home. She's going through some sickness and she's also preparing for other things. So because of that, she blessed me with some new things, including a new lamp, which is where the light is coming from in this video. And she also blessed me with some clothing and some other household items and things as well. So when you help people, it makes you feel good, it makes others feel good, and it's also embracing what the Bible says. Basically, it's doing unto others what you'd have them do, and it's also being a servant, having a servant heart and attitude. And it's basically, you're not expecting anything in return. You're not just saying, gimme, 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 gimme. It's like, what can I give you? And because of that, my heart is richer and deeper. Because of it, because now I have these strong bonds. Some of these people are no longer living, sadly, but I always treasure the fact that I reached out to them and said, hey, do you need help? Let me reach out to you. And then they also reached out to me and helped me. So that's a big thing. So if you're going to help somebody, don't always say, can I have some money? They can give you other things as well. Their friendship, like I said. They can also give you other things like household items that they don't need, clothing, food items that they don't need. They can also give you advice. They can give you a listening ear. They can give you love, that if you're missing a friendship, that say you don't have that many friends, they can offer you that friendship. My second topic is about Disney movies. I have grown up all my life watching Disney movies. The first Disney movie I grew up watching, which I don't really remember, which was Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. My parents took me to see that when I was about 3 years old. Don't really remember it, but I do remember seeing other movies. The Rescuers Down Under, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, Bambi, Dumbo, 101 Dalmatians. I've grown up watching Disney movies practically all my life. I've also seen some of the live action ones like Freaky Friday, The Parent Trap. I've also seen some of the television series that were based off of various Disney movies. So Disney movies are a very special part of my life. I love them very, very much. I will always love them. There's something special about Disney. Certain Disney ones I may or may not see. It's a personal choice, such as The Black Cauldron, but others I will see. Like I saw Frozen, I saw Brave. I've also seen a few other of the new ones. The new ones are not as good as the older ones, but they're all good. They're all very special to me in their own special way. When Walt Disney created the Disney Company, he wanted to make good family movies that you could bring your kids to, bring your parents to, bring your grandparents, whoever. And because of that, Disney is one family company. My third topic is one of my special heroes. In case you didn't know, one of my special heroes is Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox has been a special hero of mine since I was about 3 or 4 years old. And in case you don't know, Michael J. Fox has got young onset Parkinson's, which he came out in 1997 and said, I've had this since about 1991. He knows some twitching in his finger. Got diagnosed and they said, hey, you've got Parkinson's, sir. He's also written books. He's done voice acting. He's done a lot of movies, including Back to the Future, which I have a movie poster, which is actually the game poster, which I can see directly in front of me. But basically, it's a very special movie. So Michael J. Fox is someone very, very special to me. I've loved him almost all my life. I've written fan fiction about him and some of his characters. And sometimes I create stories where I put Michael Fox with me and a character based on me. But it's all in good fun because I know he's happily married to his wife Tracy. He's got 4 lovely children. but I wish him the very best. I mean, he and I are the same height. I am 5'5", he is 5'5". I'm from a small town similar to where he was. I never dropped out of high school like he did, but I did struggle with math like he did. And so to know that one of these actors I really admire struggles with things I do made me feel a lot better and said, okay, someone can relate to me. So that made me feel really good. So he's a very special love of mine. Will always be. I always root for him if he gets nominated for an Emmy. I'm like, please. But sometimes he doesn't get it. My final topic is a little bit harder to talk about. A lot of people, when they go away for the weekend or they do something, they just break free as they go out and they go drink. And I don't mean soda, and I don't mean juice, and I don't mean water. I mean alcoholic. Beers, what they call spirits, mixed drinks. I myself very seldom drink. And this is personally because I grew up with an alcoholic father. And because of him being alcoholic, it was like I grew up with two different fathers. One that was sweet and loving, one that was mean and abusive. But yet they were one person. And his personality would change just like that. He'd be really, really nice, saying, hey, how are you? I love you. Want to go play? And then the next minute he's ready to smack me. And that was very, very scary. I know many, many times I did have to call the police on him. And that was a very scary time in my childhood. And very seldom do I drink to this day. I mean, if I suspect something that's alcoholic, if I say I'm going to a church and they're having communion service, if I'm not sure if it's grape juice, which I normally drink when I take communion at church, if I'm not sure if it's not grape juice, I will not take it. If I go out to eat and they say, do you want to see the drink menu? I'll say, no, thank you. Do you want something to drink? I'll say, yeah, soda. A lot of people look at me funny. The last time I really had something to drink was about 2 years ago when I went out on a date. Long story short, I didn't drink that much. And this is partly why, because of the alcoholic father that abused me physically and emotionally and gave me a lot of mental issues. To this day, I still have those mental issues. When I talk about it, I get a little anxiety. I still do. Like right now, my heart's a little bit pounding because I hardly ever talk about this, and this is really, really hard. It's very difficult because people think I'm just being buttoned up, tightly wound up, or I'm being overly cautious. Well, there's the reasons why I'm cautious. When you grow up with someone that's, like I said, 1 minute they're really, really nice to you, and then the next minute they hit you. That's really, really hard. I've gone to AA meetings with my father. I've gone to Al-Anon meetings with my mother. And I've also spoken to counselors about this. I've talked to people. I write about it. But I choose not to drink. That's a personal choice. Sometimes I will pretend like I'm drinking something in a game, but it's really not me. I can do it silly and say, hey, can I have some Romulan ale, like they say in Star Trek, or can I get a cocktail? That's just me joking, but in real life, I'll never actually drink something. So that's really, really hard. Like I said, I hardly ever talk about it. But like I said, my topics for this week are help somebody, doesn't matter who. It could be a male or a female, doesn't matter on their age. I love Disney movies. I love Michael J. Fox, and I choose not to drink because, like I said, I grew up with an abusive family background. My mother doesn't drink that often. She drinks a little bit more than me, but me, myself, personal choice, I really can't. My other resolutions are doing good. Watched a movie this week. It was one of the Beauty and the Beast sequels, so that goes back to my Disney love, but found a little bit. Books I've been reading, mostly real life ones. I haven't picked one yet for this week, but yeah. So those are my 4 topics, and I will see you all next week. If you have any questions or comments, post them down below, and I will see you all next week. Bye!